Hello guys and welcome back. I took a long summer break, but I'm back and ready to share so many entertaining recipe ideas with you. In today's episode, we're hosting a very simple dinner for our family. So I'm going to share with you a few tips and tricks for a stress-free party and a few simple recipes that will be ready in no time. If you're a busy mom with a full-time job like me, it becomes really energy draining to invite people over and cook a healthy meal. Nothing more surprising than your in-laws informing you they're coming this weekend. So having a good plan ahead and having a few foolproof recipes up your sleeves is going to be your best friend. Every time I'm hosting, I always, and I mean always, set the table the day prior. It's dreadful to have your guests at your door while you're running looking for your dishes or silverware. Choose your platters and match them with the dishes you're serving. You don't want to be stressing last minute that you don't have the right platter for the right dish. The day of the party, I woke up around 8 p.m. and made some breakfast for my girls, so don't mind my messy kitchen. Then I checked my menu list and got started on the food that can wait in the fridge. This eggplant appetizer is so delicious with a strong kick of garlic, and it's very easy to prepare. You will need 1 pack of cream cheese, 2/3 cup of minced walnuts, salt and pepper to taste, 3 minced garlic cloves, and finely chopped fresh parsley. Thoroughly combine it and set it aside. You can prepare the filling a day in advance and just keep it in the fridge. Then you will need 1 large eggplant, sliced thinly lengthwise. Now heat a grill pan over medium heat and drizzle with olive oil. Grill your eggplant slices about 1 to 2 minutes on each side until cooked. Don't forget to salt and pepper to taste on both sides. Wait for your eggplant slices to come to room temperature before you add the cream cheese filling. Evenly spread 1 tablespoon of filling on one side of the eggplant and roll each eggplant, making sure not to squeeze so the filling doesn't ooze out of the side. Repeat the process for the rest of the eggplant slices. When done, add them on a serving platter and place it in the fridge until you're ready to serve. Next, I will assemble the galettes and just keep them in the fridge until ready to bake. Before you begin, it's important to bring your pie dough to room temperature. Otherwise, the dough will be impossible to roll and it will simply break. For a pear galette, you will need 2 ripe pears that hold their shape. This is an easy method to slice your pear. Also, make sure you peel them, then slice them lengthwise. Roll your pie dough into a 12-inch disc, and it doesn't have to be perfect. This is a universal pie dough without any shortening, just butter. You will use it for all of your pies. Watch a full tutorial and all the tricks and tips by clicking the link in the right corner. Place the pear slices carefully in the middle and fold the corners inward, just like so. Repeat the same process with the plum galette slices. Don't forget to sprinkle some sugar in between your layers and place them in the fridge until ready to bake. I am making a refreshing summer mojito, non-alcoholic drink, which is super easy. All you'll need is the freshly squeezed juice of 3 to 4 limes. I picked a handful of fresh mint from my garden and 1 cup of blackberries. I used a muddler to mash the mint and the blackberries together to release all of those flavors. And add it to your pitcher. Add a few more blackberries for presentation and half a cup of sugar, or add it to taste. And top it with your favorite sparkling water. We absolutely love the strawberry lemonade from Trader Joe's. It's really good on its own, but in these kind of refreshing drinks, it's perfect. I have quite a few recipes on my channel, so make sure to check them out. This is my go-to sparkling water. Cover and place in the fridge until you're ready to serve. I have 1 hour left until my guests arrive, so I'm going to work on my Swedish meatballs and on the side start boiling the potatoes. One of the best advice I can give you when hosting, always cook dishes that you have mastered and don't try to experiment something new. When the main course is done, roughly 30 minutes before your guests arrive, place it on the stove on the lowest heat and just keep it warm until ready to serve. Steak crostini is a delicious appetizer created with simple, classic flavors, perfect for any occasion. I use Gordon Ramsay's viral method how to prepare a perfect steak, and it never fails. Slice your baguette, drizzle with olive oil, and then sprinkle salt and pepper to taste. You can place them under the broiler if you're confident you won't forget about them. I learned this the hard way, so I recommend you set a timer for 10 minutes and bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. When they're golden brown, remove them out of the oven and brush them with garlic immediately. Let them cool off a bit before spreading your cheese filling, otherwise it will melt away. When you're ready to assemble, top your sliced bread with your filling, and you can use ricotta, burrata, or goat cheese, whatever you like more. You will need 1 cup of your favorite cheese. I used ricotta, zest on 1 lemon, and add salt and pepper to taste to your filling. It is very important to let your steak rest at room temperature for 15 minutes before thinly slicing it. Look at how juicy this steak is. It's excellent. Top it with a slice of the perfectly cooked steak, and this is ready to be enjoyed. Right before your guests arrive, it's always a good practice to have some freshly chopped parsley set aside to garnish your dishes as you serve them on the table. Our guests got here right on time, super punctual. By the way, this is the perfect timing to get your galettes out of the fridge to bring the dough to room temperature before baking. I had everything ready except the last Caprese Salad, which I prefer to put it together right before serving. I have these gorgeous heirloom tomatoes from the farmer's market. I sliced them and arranged them on this beautiful platter that I got from my mom. Make sure you salt and pepper to taste in between your layers. Then add mozzarella balls with a sprinkle of some of that marinade, pine nuts, and a few basil leaves picked up by my daughter Aurelia for a perfect aroma. The last touch is my homemade pickled red onions, which is perfect on anything. It adds that extra boost of flavor and kick. Now it's time to transfer everything on the table and welcome your guests to join you in enjoying every bite. I served everyone a glass of the Blackberry Mojito, and while we were savoring the delicious food, the dessert was baking in the oven. It was smelling like a bakery in my home, and what a better way to let your guests know that a sweet surprise is coming. I hope you enjoyed today's video and all of these homemade simple hosting recipes. If you did, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing before you leave. Also, let me know in the comments if you would like to see more recipes like these. Enjoy! See you next time!